foreign missions in the country.
So that's John. Hold on, because this, by the process and details of Article 146, the details of the petition is supposed to be in camera, secret. We shouldn't know. So but then again, the reference is made of the allegation.
My learned senior says we are told. Now, when the president had the benefit of the petition, and the Chief Justice wrote the request, the president, in honoring the request, sealed the petition before giving it to her. Who informed the minority of the details? If Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice, in communication with the minority, because at this point, the petition is between the president and the Chief Justice. And in fact, for the president to guide the integrity of the process, he sealed, he marked the petition. I've heard one other journalist on Metro refer to what they claim to be the content of the petition. Who leaked to them?
That is, if it the details.
No, but this one, he phrases that we are told.
Yes.
Who told
I listened to him carefully.
No, I just played that.
Who told him these contents? But you see, how come that he, John Darko, his own colleague, Afenyo Markin, Frank Anodompre, brought a petition for the removal of Loretta Lamptey. President Mahama didn't say it was an MPP MP against my appointee. He received the petition, actioned it, he found merit, and dismissed his own appointee. How come that today, Anodompre and his minority do not have confidence that President Mahama will do same thing he did to Loretta, affording her the opportunity to defend herself? Where is the fear? Where is the panic? You see, the stand of the minority relative to this broader national issue actually betrays a certain thing. It is extremely revealing. What is it? In all these constitutional arrangements, there's only one person under Article 146 to perform that role of receiving a petition. It is not Professor Ranford Jampo. It is not my learned friend here or this big man, not even me. Only president. The president. Who is the president of Ghana? Possibly the petitioner should have addressed it to the MPP minority
before
and given it to Afenyo Markin so that Afenyo Markin can consult the Council of State in this process. Malene Senior, you were called to the bar before me, and I've always been inspired by your legal work. What exactly is the complaint against John Mahama? My senior John Darko, what exactly is the complaint against President Mahama? Now, when you assume the position of now deciding that a petition is frivolous, are you not usurping the powers of President Mahama and the Council of State? Lawyer Darko, it is rather your conduct that is unconstitutional. It is rather your conduct that is unbecoming of a lawyer. President Mahama so far has only conducted himself within the confines of the law. Akufo-Addo did it. The three commissioners of the Electoral Commission were all removed through that process. President Mahama has not invented a new rule. He's just basically holding fidelity to the 1992 Constitution. I think at this point, the minority must stay away and allow President Mahama to perform his constitutional responsibility. If there's any merit, and I've always said, thankfully, the Council of State has a retired Chief Justice on that committee. Her guidance, and in fact, Thankfully, she even is in a very interesting situation. You know why?
Relationship.
No. Charlotte Osei's prima facie determination was made by who?
By her.
By her. So if there's anybody that has that experience, she'll bring that experience to bear. What did she see? In fact, if she's somebody who could make, yes, if she could make a prima facie determination for the removal of Charlotte Osei on her own, or even that one on her own, because remember that the process is different. If it comes to the Chief Justice, it's a different rule. But for other Superior Court judges, it's the Chief Justice that makes that determination. And she found it that in the case of Madame Charlotte Osei, the evidence of breaches of the Procurement Act was enough to warrant the establishment of the 5-member committee chaired by His Lordship Justice Benny. Has President Mahama done otherwise? No. So away from this, complete red herring. But it is actually an emotional conversation now. Because you see, CSOs, you must stand for the judiciary.
I'm here, I will speak.
Has President Mahama, as we speak, President Mahama, has he appointed any judge?
No.
Has he appointed any judge?
No.
So where from the interference? Has President Mahama asked that a particular judge should sit on a case involving him or his government? No.